Yo, everybody, how you doing? Game over. How y'all doing? 38-31 Eagles win. We got a lot to talk about. Let me mute this. So let me give you a couple. Let me give you a couple things I liked. Of course, I loved Wentz. I loved Kendricks. Torrey Smith. They ran the bomb we've been talking about. They ran the bomb we've been talking about. Ertz, I thought, was fantastic. Smallwood was good. I wanted to see more than him, though. You know, then there's a couple things I didn't like. Obviously, Darby got burnt a couple times on the double moves. I thought the interior offensive line, a lot of pressure up the middle, a lot. Now, I want to go back and I want to take a look at who was really, why that was happening. But what do you guys think? Give me some questions. Let's see what we got. Darby struggled. Carson Wentz is going to be a stud. Dude, he's a stud. The guy, I mean, the interception wasn't his fault. The guy's got a flamethrower, and it was so nice to actually see him throw long. Oh, Matt Collins. Logan. Matt Collins a stud. Matt Collins a stud. And where the hell was Nelson Agholor? I didn't see him. Where the hell are you, Nelson Agholor? Matt Collins got to be starter over Agholor. Oh, Kendricks. Kendricks is fantastic. How are you going to trade? You can't trade Kendricks now. I mean, his stock is flying way up there. Kendricks has been awesome. If this is what I get at Kendricks, I don't even want to trade him. I don't want to trade him. Captain Cook, dude, that pass, that was such a beautiful pass. He has such a big arm. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the deke and dunk. This guy has such a big arm. Why don't you use it? And it was nice to see Torrey Smith run down there. Darby's technique needs to tighten up. Fast, talented, but mentally he needs to tighten up. Len. Yeah, I agree. And on the first, on the pass where Parker caught it, I thought he just mistimed his jump. He jumped just like a half a second later. He gets that ball. He probably deflects it. You know what I mean? We the preseason champs again. The champs are here. Did Torrey Smith get a long ball? He did. Green Forest 50-yarder. And if you watch the pregame, that was one of the things I wanted to see. I wanted to see Torrey Smith and the bomb. I'm not worried. Look, you know, I'm not that worried about the things that went bad. I'm not really that worried. I'm not going to overreact. You know, I'm not. The interior offensive line scares the hell out of me. The coach scares the hell out of me. But today I liked that he was throwing bombs. I thought he was throwing too much, though. I was a little scared. Okay, I was a little scared. Like, I thought he was throwing the ball too much. Why didn't he run more? Because Wentz was taking some shots. And if you look at a lot of that pressure, it was coming up. It was coming right up the middle. Smallwood looks like the best running back in our group. I agree. I mean, Blount had that one really nice run, but I thought Wendell Smallwood looked great. And I mean, I also thought, man, if Smallwood looks this good, imagine how good Shady would look. But that's a whole nother thing. I'm not trying to start any problems here. Clement needs to make Clement. I like Clement a lot. Foles was hurt again. You need a moderator. Let's see how it goes. How was Wentz? I thought Wentz was good. He had an interception. I don't think it was his fault. It was deflected. I need to take another look where that pressure came from. Now, early in the second half, third quarter, my satellite went out. It just went out. I don't know why. It was like a sunspot or something. And about 15 minutes later, it came back on. So if there's anything I missed early in the third, you need to tell me. Clement is not a good punt returner. No, I don't think he should be. Sacks and turnovers through 3 preseason games, impressive. Yeah. Mojo, why are you... Because I like to eat cookies. Mojo, why are you a dingbat? Offensive line needs a snack at the... Yeah, smack in the head. You do, you're right. That interior line has problems. You know what I mean? How do I feel about Russell Douglas? I thought he was okay. He played a lot more than I thought he was going to play, though. Torrey Smith looked great. I mean, that's what you want. You want to see him still have that speed. You know what I mean? Do you know who he burnt? Pumphrey. Look, I'll be honest. I'm not impressed with Pumphrey as of yet. I saw a little more, but I'm going to tell you this. Pumphrey ain't getting cut. I cannot see or imagine that they're going to cut a 4th-round pick. Alshon got a touchdown. Yeah, I had Alshon getting, I think, 3 or 4 catches for 45 yards. I think he ended up with like 36 or something like that. Good, he burnt Maxwell. Ooh, I love it. Just waiting on that Madden. I have to get Madden. I'm going to get it. Player's name, Tony Bobo 88. So look for me. I don't think, I think if you cut him, you probably he make it, but I just can't see them cutting a 4th-round pick. I didn't like the secondary tonight, to be honest with you. I thought they got burned a lot. I thought Darby bites on that one. That move he bites on all the time. So they're going to have to give him help. But I think that you have something to work with Darby. I think there's something to work with. You know what I mean? We looked great tonight. I thought we looked pretty good. I think there were things that I didn't like. There were some things I did. I don't know. What did you guys think they should have played Wentz a little more? I think they took him personally. I think they took him out too early. I understand why, because he was taking a beating. But he was also taking a beating because they were running the ball. They were throwing so much. That offensive line scares me. That inside that line bothers me. Yeah, they just haven't had a lot of reps. And now he's not going to play next week. So he's not going to play a lot. And how much work has him, Alshon, and Torrey Smith had? Not much. I wish they would have played more. Kelsey is, man, Michael, I'm telling you, Kelsey is a problem. But I need to go look. I need to go watch the line again. I'll watch the game as soon as this is done tonight. And I get the dingbat kids in bed. Then I'll go watch it. Barnett is better at the right side. Well, yeah, but they wanted him at Graham's spot. I'm telling you, they want him at Graham's spot for a reason. They want him because eventually that's where they want to move him. But I thought Derek Barnett was, he looked like a rookie to me tonight. He looked like a rookie. He was playing against starters. I don't think he was bad. I don't think he was horrible. But I don't think he was as, obviously you could tell there was a step up in the competition. Right now, the running backs is going to be Blount, Smallwood, right? Sproles. I have a hard time seeing them not keeping Pumphrey. And then I think Clement will get cut and put on a practice squad. Torrey Smith is going to be great deep threat for Wentz. Yeah, it looked good. He looked great. But we'll see. One pass is just one pass. But it was nice to see him turn it on. And it was nice to see the coach let the quarterback unload that cannon. I like Jalen Mills. Yeah. How will you want to start at center? Who will you want to start? Wisniewski. I would put Wisniewski in there. I didn't think Vaitai played that good either. I thought he was all over the place, Yeah, Smallwood looked pretty good. It was like, it's a shame that we didn't see him much. And I thought because he didn't play in the first 2 games, I thought he would have played more tonight. But they took him out early too. I want to see these guys play. My biggest fear now is that we're going to go, all next week these guys aren't going to play, and then we're going to go against the Redskins, and everybody's going to be not on the same page. That's my little fear. But I'm not going to overreact to like the Darby thing. I don't want to overreact too much. The things that worry me most are probably that offensive line. Nice to see no series. Yeah, obviously when you get no injuries, and the interesting thing is, what the hell happened to Kendricks? What the hell happened to Kendricks? Dude, this dude is ready to play. He is playing awesome. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if they told him, dude, you got to play good so we can trade you, or if they told him you're going to play more. But I like what I see from Kendricks, especially blitzing. I love when they blitz Kendricks. You know what I mean? I want Wisniewski starting. So me too, Joseph. Did Agholor? Yeah, where's Agholor? Agholor. Again, Agholor. As far as I'm concerned, every game I haven't seen anything from Agholor. This is like another one. He's done nothing. Matt Collins, to me, I love. You know what I mean? Kendricks found Lane Johnson. Ryan, so you think he's on the juice. I don't think Kendricks is on the juice. Knock it off. Send Kendricks to Buffalo. Maybe that's what they told him. Maybe they said, dude, you play good. Get your value. We'll ship you to Buffalo. We'll see. I thought Agholor was non-existent and stunk. My 2 favorite guys that I wrote down were Carson and Kendricks. The play that Carson where he dropped the ball, I guess, and he picked it, and he was able to keep the play alive. That was fantastic. That's what I love. I love this kid. I think he's going to throw a lot of touchdowns. I think he's going to have a high amount of interceptions. But I just think that's the way he is. I really think Carson's going to be like 26 touchdowns, 26, 27 touchdowns, and about 12 to 13 picks. I mean, when I watch Smallwood, I do think, man, Shady would be really nice in this lineup. But you know, we're not going to know that happened. But I like Smallwood's burst. I think I like Smallwood, you know, as my best guy. Really, I mean, I hate to say it, I just like, not that he's the best guy, but his style. I like his style, his fit for this offense the best. I thought Marshall was good. I thought he was okay. I liked Clement a lot too. I liked Clement. I liked Smallwood. Blount had that one really nice run, which is what you want. The thing I'll say this about Blount. Okay, here's the thing with Blount. Blount is you want Blount in the fourth quarter. You want him to wear people down. You know what I mean? You want them to get worn down, and then that's when Blount is going to be big in the fourth quarter. Somebody asked me about the Mayweather fight. I have Mayweather. I think it's not going to be close. I think that it's kind of a slanted fight for him. Jeffrey, Smith, and Hollins. No other starters at wide receiver. Yeah, those are my top three. Definitely. Definitely. Marcus Johnson, to me, is now leading. You know, this McLoin, he stinks. Dude, he is so bad. He is bad. And he makes it hard to watch the other receivers. I mean, it's hard to watch when he's playing. Oh, I thought Ertz was fantastic. I mean, Ertz made like 2 or 3 catches that were fantastic catches. I think Ertz is the guy that is going to make up for Jordan Matthews. You know what I mean? Wentz still looks shaky at times. I hold my breath like I did with Vic, but he still looked very good. Well, Holly, I mean, he's still young. He's still learning. But, I mean, he also has had a lot of pressure coming at him. I thought they would have run a little more, keep him in. But it seemed like the pressure was coming up the middle. You know what I mean? And I need to go back and see, like, what was going on, if they were stunning and that kind of thing, and they just were confused or what. But this is 3 weeks in a row where I thought that the interior offensive line was bad. Gibson was horrible. Gibson has really disappointed me, because I'll tell you what, when they drafted Gibson, I thought his fit would be great. You know what I mean? Am I a big fan of the D? Yeah, I like the D. I think it's okay. You know, look, you don't like to see what happened with Darby a couple times, but I don't want to overreact to it. I'm not going to overreact to it. I thought the Parker catch, he just mistimed, and I think he just needs better technique. They got to work with him. I think he has upside, though. Do you think the Eagles have a top 10 defense? That's a good question. I'm going to say no right now. But maybe by the end of the, whatchamacallit, Brandon, funny and great thing. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate that, boy. You're pretty good, too. I tried to tell guys Smallwood is good. Yeah, Smallwood was good. My only complaint about Smallwood is, why did they take him out? He missed all of camp. He missed all of camp so far. He missed the games. And boom, he's out like a starter. I wish he would get more carries. Steven Means was great. I like Steven Means. I thought Means was great. I even think Chris Long made a couple nice plays too. No, I don't want Schwartz as a head coach. I don't think he's a good head coach. I don't think he would. How did Barnett do? I thought Barnett was okay. I mean, he definitely, you know, he definitely was playing better competition. He was also playing on the other side. So I have no problem with the way he played. You cannot trade Kendricks unless you can shade. I don't see how you can trade Kendricks, you know. Now, what happened in the third quarter? My satellite went out, and it was like just frozen. I had to reset it. It was like 15 minutes. Did anything happen early in the third? Carson either threw high or threw low. Really, I loved where Carson placed a couple of those balls, especially the ones that Ertz caught. I thought Carson was fine. I mean, you know, he definitely was getting hit too much, though. He definitely was getting hit way too much. And that's why they probably pulled him. But I think that they could have cut that down if they would have sit there and, like, maybe ran a little more. I didn't like that they took him out so early. I think they need the reps. Trade Kendricks next season? Maybe, yeah. That O-line has me worried too. They didn't even throw to Agholor. Agholor, look, he's been non-existent for 3 weeks. Let's face it. Either they're keeping him in a box and they don't want to show what they're going to do with him, or he's done nothing. The Ertz throw from Carson was all based on, yeah, Omid, yeah, you're right. It was a great catch. I think, now I've said this, and I wasn't on YouTube at the time, but I said for 3 years, this is the year what Ertz is going to break out. And that's why I've been so against Ertz lately, because, you know, or this year, I was like, yeah, I'm not saying Ertz is going to do anything. But with Matthews gone, I think Ertz may break out. I thought Blount was fine. I think, like I said, I think the thing with Blount is he's got to get carries, and he's got to get carries in the fourth quarter. Mr. Blue, you're a dingbat? Me too. I'm king dingbat. O-line is not very good. The interior of that line scares me. The guard and the center spot concern me greatly. You know, a lot of that pressure was coming right up there. Any chance Eagles get Hill from the Bengals or Ingram from the Saints, since they both are running? I think, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not ready to go on a prediction rant. I did my big prediction with the corner. I'm not confident enough that they're going to go out and get a running back, but I do think something's up. Do you think the O-line will get better, will get their act together? I think so. I mean, I think so, but I also think they got to change the center. I think I want Wisniewski in there. I don't like Kelsey for this offense. Kind of regretting Alan Barber release for trade. Maybe we may regret that. Yeah, and I'm not even a big Barber fan, but what's his face definitely struggled tonight. I think Gibson's going to get cut. He's shown nothing. And it's really a shame because the guy has speed. Marcus Smith will win MVP. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if he won? I'll tell you though, Wentz has a cannon. A cannon. I really think 26, 27 touchdowns this year for Wentz. I do. And you know, I mean, that pass to Torrey Smith, he just got such a big arm. I don't know why we haven't used it more. Another trade, yes or no? I would say yes, but I don't know that they'll do it. But me personally, you know what trade I'm making. I believe in that trade. The Kelly Green is where it's at. I would love Kelly Green. I'm sick of the white jerseys. I mean, we already have every game they're in white, the whole preseason. Can't trade Kendricks, at least not this year. Nah, I can't trade Kendricks either. I mean, the guy's been awesome. You know what I mean? He's been awesome. You don't want to keep Marcus Johnson, Adam? I don't know. I mean, I think he's been the best. I think I like him best out of all those guys. Who wins the Raiders? Eagles are going to win. Eagles just traded Kendricks for McCoy. Ha, ha, ha. You ain't going to get me on that one. You almost gave me a heart attack in the pregame. I ain't going to buy it anymore. Now it'll probably happen and I won't believe it, and then I'll look like a dingbat. Do I like Blount? Yeah, I don't dislike Blount. I just think that Blount has to be specifically used. I think you have to run him this right way, and I think you need to use him in the fourth quarter. He's the guy that wears the defense down. Will the Eagles beat the Broncos? Yeah, I think they're going to. I don't like the Broncos. I'm sorry. I do not like the Broncos with their quarterback. You know what I mean? How do I feel on Pumphrey? Not impressed with Pumphrey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mr. Blue, why are you a dingbat? Do you need a timeout? See you later. Bye-bye. Dingbat. I wouldn't trade Kendricks at this point. Wentz is a Pro Bowler. I think Wentz has got a shot. Why not? Why the hell not? You know what I mean? Why not? Sure, why not? I mean, look, I like Wentz a lot. I think Wentz is going to put this whole team on his back, to be honest. You got your deep passes. I got some, but it's got to stay. We got to keep doing it. Got to stretch the field. You got to use Wentz the right way. That's what it's always about. If you don't use Wentz the right way, you're going to have a problem. Denver defense is number 1. Yeah, that's true, but they can't score points. Eagles traded for Jeremy Hill. Doug Peterson, please start Wisniewski. Jason Kelsey, not fair. I agree. Our defense is a turnover machine. Yeah, in preseason, it's been great. It's been great. I mean, I would say Carson was great. I would say Alshon was great. I would say Torrey was great. I say Ertz is fantastic. I would say the interior of the line bothered me. What's up, Stronger King? I would say Kendricks was fantastic. And I thought Fletcher Cox was good and all that. And that running back that Miami has, that guy's a beast. That dude's awesome. You know, Alshon reminds me of the buzz when we got T.O. Yeah, a little bit, but T.O. was I think T.O.'s a little more explosive, but it was nice to see Alshon come out. I think as long as Alshon is healthy, we're going to win a lot of games. Peterson will go back to his conservative play calling when the season starts. That's always, those are my biggest concerns. Now we're going to play next week. We're probably not going to play our starters, right? So my biggest fear now is we're going to have a week off. The guys are going to come out, and they hadn't had enough reps in the regular, preseason. They're going to be a little bit off. But we'll see. I mean, we got to see. You think we're taking NFC East this year? I love your videos, by the way. Keep it up, buddy. Hey, Frank, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I think we have a legitimate shot. I think the Eagles and the Giants are going to battle it out. Because I think the Dallas, the stinking Cowboys, and all the Cowboy fans can get mad with their satanic star and their children's sacrifices and their women's sacrifices. I don't care, but I don't think they're going to be that good. So I think it's the Eagles or the Giants. And then the Redskins are a big wild card. Love the Alshon touchdown was awesome. Yeah, it was exactly what you want. And then he had like a little pump fake too. Man, Carson has a big cannon. He's got a cannon. Yo, Isaiah, how you doing, buddy? Thank you, Green Forest. I think Pumphrey should be used more in the passing game. Yeah, I think so too, but I don't think you're going to see Pumphrey after next week. I think that's going to be the end. I think he's going to be probably on the team, and he's probably going to be a healthy scratch. Wendell looked far better. Wendell did. Wendell looked really good. You know what I mean? He really did. I love the way Doug took his first team out after 3 series. He showed us Doug haters enough dumbass fans swear Doug is dumb. I think he is dumb. I'm sorry, I got to disagree with you. I don't like that he took them out with not enough reps. I don't think he played enough those guys this all preseason. Especially, the reason he took them out was because they're getting banged around and hit around. Well, the reason they're getting hit is because he's throwing every down. Stop throwing every down and run the ball. Then they're not getting hit. I mean, how many times are you going to bring pressure up the middle to hit your quarterback? Run the ball. Are you concerned with Darby when he's on a taller receiver? Yeah, I am. I mean, I think Darby is what Darby is. But I think he's got a lot of talent. I think he just has bad technique. I think he bites on that double move a lot. I think if he doesn't, I think, I think he can learn, I think he can grow. That's what I'm saying to you. Yes, my real name is Arthur. Arthur! Need to figure out our return game. Yeah, well, isn't Agholor supposed to take punt returns this year? And you got Sproles. Don't forget, Sproles did not play. Sproles hasn't played the entire preseason. I can't wait till Darby beats up on Dez Bryant, and Dez is crying, and he's crying, why it's not a foul? I'm a Dallas Cowboy, don't you understand? It's not. Yeah, my name is Green Forest. Byron Maxwell is a joke. Byron Maxwell stinks. I loved watching him get burnt. That was great. Matt Collins was really good. I really like Matt Collins. To me, he should start in the slot. I wouldn't waste any time. I would start him right in the slot. You know what I mean? Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, it is crazy. Matt Collins is starting. I would start him over Nelson Agholor. I mean, unless they're holding Nelson for something we don't know. Just came from the game. Wentz is the real deal. EJ, yes, he is the real deal, man. He is. That's the thing that had me the most excited tonight. Is without a question is Carson Wentz. That arm, the play that he made, the improv. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys that he's quick on his feet. He can think, he can get rid of the ball, that kind of thing. I love Carson Wentz. I think he's a Pro Bowler. I think he's going to be a Pro Bowler. I think he's going to carry this team to the playoffs. Agholor, very disappointing. Torrey Smith looked good. He looked like he still has some speed. If they use him like that during the regular season, we'll be okay. I was okay with Darby. No need to exaggerate. I like that he's the latest competitive going against receivers, not just letting them completely burn like our center corners from before. Yeah, I'm not going to overreact to Darby. I think that he's learning. He's still on a new team. Still don't know how players, certain, the safeties and stuff play. They're all getting used to each other. He bit on some moves. Miami also plays him and knows him well. So they knew where his weaknesses were. As long as he can improve, as long as he can, they can teach him, he can learn better technique, I think it'll be fine. He missed time that Parker, the catch Parker caught, he just missed time to jump by like a half a second. Carson Wentz is the next Aaron Rodgers. We'll see. I really like Carson. I really do. And it's not always the best, the big catches or the big passes they make. It's other things, you know what I mean? It's like when he drops the ball and he's able to recover. It's when he can duck, that kind of thing. Those are the things I like. Better trade Kendricks now before he goes back to being a dingbat. Yeah, right? You would think. I don't think they're going to trade him. I think they're going to keep him. I think he's there to stay. Wiz should start over Kelsey. I think so. I haven't been impressed with Kelsey since when he was with Chip Kelly, and that was a better fit for him. Darby is learning, and he can make plays. He's infinitely better than anyone we would have been thrown out with. Yeah, I agree, Foolish. I think he's a lot better than what we had. I also think you have to remember this. He did make a couple nice plays. He knocked down a ball, but, hey, he made some mistakes. Make them in preseason. Make them now. I'm okay with that. I love the play against the Cowboys when he held on to the ball with less than a minute remaining in the fourth quarter. I guess I missed a part of that. Should the starters have gotten more reps, especially that O-line? Yeah, I think they should have. I mean, some people are going to say no, they don't think they should have gotten more reps because Carson was taking a beating and they've seen enough. But I just don't think they played enough this preseason. And my point is, if you don't want him to take a beating, then go out and run the ball a little more. Do that kind of thing. They were just throwing every down it seemed like he was throwing. Stop with the Peterson limiting Wentz deke and dunk. A ball to intermediate throw, then that bomb Pierce throws. Wentz can play. I didn't say I gave Pearson credit for the ball he threw today, but last year, no, he didn't. Eagles knew. I said, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. You're all right with me. Next year, I'm going to root for Eagles if they go to Super Bowl. Well, next year we probably will. Can they please play Dane Evans or McStink next game, please? I'm sure that you're not going to see Wentz or Foles. I mean, maybe they'll play Foles. I don't know if Foles is going to be ready. You know what I mean? But I think that McStink has to go. Now, there's cuts coming, so hopefully he'll go. That will be very, 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 very beautiful. Wentz reminds me of Rodgers when he extends plays like when he tipped. Yeah, I agree. Wentz has that ability to move in the pocket. When they don't try to run him on that read option and that kind of thing, and they just let him maneuver in the pocket, he's definitely very Roger-like. Blount needs to run up the middle, and it would help if we had the fullback like they did with the Pats. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, definitely. I think the whole thing with Blount is he's got to get a lot of carries. You got to let him wear people down. You know what I mean? Yeah, random dude off the... Yeah, McStink is hard. He stinks. He's so bad. He's hard to watch. You know what I mean? O-line is going to get Wentz killed. Yeah, the way they blocked you, I hear what you're saying. But I just feel like they haven't had a lot of playing time. Have they even played one full quarter together? I guess they did today, but at least a half. I mean, most teams are playing 3 quarters. Hicks and Graham ain't played. Defense would be better if they did. Yeah. I'm not overreacting. I felt pretty good overall about this game tonight. I feel pretty good overall because I got to see Wentz, I got to see Alshon, I got to see Torrey Smith connect. And like I said earlier, that was the main thing I wanted to see tonight. I wanted to see those guys get some repetition and do some things. Treggs has been busting. Yeah, it's very hard to judge that group of receivers. Next week is going to be the big key for all those kind of receivers, all those secondary. Who's going to make the team? Right now, I'll put my money on Johnson. Yeah, he has. We'll see if Treggs makes it. Next week's the big week. I think Gibson's going to get cut this week. Could you see Philly go for Barkley in the first round if our running backs don't work out this year? Foolish. I think, of course, they would love to go for Barkley. But I don't think Barkley's going to be there. I really believe that he's a he's a top 5 pick. But it's so early, you know, we just don't know how the draft is going to line up at this point. Smallwood looked good. Didn't you guys, I think he had, how many carries did Smallwood have? Like 4 carries? Smallwood should have played the whole half. He should have played the whole half. I wanted to see more of him. Personally, I think they're going to use more Smallwood than Blount. And then in the fourth quarter and goal line, they're going to bring in Blount. And if they can do that and Smallwood can be decent, dude, we're all going to be okay. Clement or Pumphrey? I have to go with Clement. I really like Clement a lot. There's nothing I've seen out of Pumphrey. I know he's fast, but he's small. I like Pumphrey. Curry, straight up. Yeah, Curry, you know what? Philly 2-4, that is a great point. I thought Curry played good. I thought that was the best game I've seen Vinny Curry play in a while. I think he might have made one mistake, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I want a LT. We want a left tackle in the first, running back in the second, linebackers in the third and fourth. We don't have a second. We don't have a third. That was my whole theory why to go out and get shady. Vinny Curry gets trained by my uncle. Oh, that's cool. Vinny Curry, okay? Vinny Curry had his best game in like a year and a half. I don't even know if that's saying much, you know? Pumphrey fumbled another punt. He stinks! Do you want them to play Kendricks more? Yeah, or trade him. Don't just let him sit on the bench. Like last year, they took him out of a lot of plays. I want him to play. If you're gonna use him like 20% of snaps, just get rid of him. You know, Vinny Curry is trash. He played good today. Smallwood would be the starter. Watch. You think Smallwood's gonna start? That's pretty good. Carson Wentz is at the podium. Oh yeah. Very proud of him. What's he going to say? Yeah, I see Carson. Look at him. He's got that flame-throwing arm. Ice up, baby. Ice up. Barnett's no sacks. Why? Well, Barnett went up against starters. You know what I mean? Bye, Ryan. He went up against starters. You know, look, he played backups before he played starters today. That's why. Philly 500, you're such a humble YouTuber. Love you, man. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. We need to talk to some. Yeah, definitely. The pass to Torrey Smith was underthrown really badly. Rewatch the clip. I'll rewatch it, but even so, it was still, I mean, what, like 60 yards, 50, 60 yards? It was still beautiful. It just showed you the arm that this guy has. That's my whole point. He's got a great arm. You can't play the deacon dunk, deacon dunk, deacon dunk. Love your videos. All right, Michael, thank you, buddy. Dead zone underdog, 50? What? Yeah, 50. It was beautiful. I bet you he could throw another 25 yards. How do you feel about the no huddles offense Peterson runs? I like it when he runs the no huddle. And primarily why I like it, because then a lot of the thinking goes to Carson Wentz. And when a lot of the thinking goes to Carson Wentz, I feel a lot more comfortable than when a lot of the thinking goes to Doug Peterson. Why do 2 players have 30 and 18 on the Eagles? I really need to know. In preseason, I think you're allowed to do that on offense and defense. But once the season starts, you can't do it. But during the preseason, I think you're allowed to do that. So if a defender had 18 and 18 on offense, if that position can have that number, you can do that. Ertz is Wentz's go-to. I think Ertz is going to be his go-to too. I definitely think he's going to fill right in for Jordan Matthews. You know? No huddle reminds me of Chip Kelly. No, look, Chip Dip Kelly ran like a dopey version of it. Okay, this is a lot different. I mean, think about Buffalo Bills. They really used to run it all the time. They went to 4 Super Bowls. Stephen Means is me. I love Stephen Means. I think he's fantastic. Chip Kelly is Satan. Nah, Chip Kelly's like below Satan. Jerry Jones is Satan. Honestly, it doesn't matter what Carson read, is he always tries to get the ball to Ertz if he sees an opportunity. Well, it's probably his go-to guy, his safety valve, you know what I mean? He's probably trying to adjust also. You got to remember, he just lost Jordan Matthews, his guy, so it's a transition for him too. But I have no problem. Look, if you have to go to Ertz and Ertz makes catches and Ertz shows up and Ertz plays to his potential, if we get Ertz from December, then I'm perfectly okay with that. I love it. That is beautiful, beautiful. McAllister has so much potential with his height and yeah, you know, McAllister too. They got to keep McAllister. I think they got to keep Means. I keep these guys. If you have to stash McAllister away, do it. I like him. I like his length, his size. You know what I mean? He's got upside. They both do. Chip Kelly should hang us. We got to remember we still haven't seen Sproles another weapon for one. Yeah, well, when Sproles plays and Sproles is in the game, a lot of things change. You know what I mean? Yeah, how about Don Cherry? Oh, it's all over now. Don Cherry makes another good play on defense. I mean, they did throw the ball right to him, but hey, you know, yeah, Bradham is. What do you think about special teams? I mean, I think the special teams will be fine. I didn't like the special teams against the Buffalo Bills. I didn't care for it. You know, it was okay. It wasn't, you know. I know Wentz wanted to be a Cowboy. Can we get him to stay in Philly for his career? Yeah, he's fine. And you must be a Cowboy fan. Only a Cowboy fan would say an Eagle player wants to be a Cowboy. You guys always try to act like you're an Eagle fan. You're not. Wentz has way too much on his plate for a young quarterback. Joe Walker is a good depth at line. I like Joe Walker. Cowboys stink. Come on. It's the most overrated team. I'm so sick of the Cowboys. All the Cowboys this, Cowboys that. They stink. They're going to go down. They're going to be like 8-8, 7-9. I can't wait. I can't wait. The big surprise is coming to Dallas and then dingbat Cowboy fans. I'm sorry. There's a lot of good Cowboy fans out there, I'm sure. But they're going down. They're going down. It's going to happen. O-line better get it together before week 1. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Has Big V regressed? Big V hasn't looked good to me. You know, but like I said, I need to go back, and I'll go back tonight and I'll rewatch it probably twice. And I'll watch just the offensive line because I do want to see what happened because there was a lot of pressure coming up right up the middle. And I don't know that it was all Kelsey, you know. The team looked okay. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm overall happy with tonight. Primarily because I got to see them stretch the field. I got to see that, you know, Alshon involved. I got to see Torrey involved. And I got this. That was the thing that I was worried about the most. So I'm happy because of that, you know. Nate Jerry got injured, yeah, but I didn't see what happened to him. The longest yard 2 Cowboy edition. Is Jerry injured? I don't know. I don't know. I missed him getting hurt. Would you sign Carlos Hyde this all season? You know, if I could see more Smallwood, I would tell you because what I saw from Smallwood, I was like, okay, I like this. I kind of like it what I'm seeing, but I need more. And then they took him out. So it's like, I want to see more Smallwood, but at the same time, if an opportunity presents itself, I will take it. But if I would have been able to see more Smallwood, I may say, no, I'm okay with Smallwood. That's the whole thing, you know what I mean? What record do you project us to be Philly 500? I see 10-6. Billy, I think you're pretty close. I think somewhere around 10-6, 9-7, 10-6. And my main reason is I think they're going to struggle early. I think they're going to come... Sorry, I get distracted. I think they're going to struggle early because they haven't played together for a while. Smallwood averaged 7 yards per carry. That's pretty good. But they took him out when they took out the starters. I just don't understand why they're doing it. Is he that fragile? Make a collab video with EP. Look, I'm open to anything like that intense. You know, if somebody's willing to do it, you know, they just have to let me know. What do you think of Eagles cornerback? Which one? Darby? I thought he struggled. I thought he bit on that double move. And I thought that the first one with Parker, he just mistimed his jump. But overall, I thought he was okay. You know? Look at this dingbat Eagle fan. Yeah, me, I'm a dingbat. I'm King Dingbat. But you're dingbats too. Wentz has some very bad throws. Should we be concerned? No, I'm not going to concern myself with a guy making a bad throw here, a bad throw there, because he also made good throws. How was Wentz and Jeffries looking? I missed it. I thought Jeffries and Wentz looked good. That was what looked the best to me, Eric, out of the whole game was Wentz, Alshon, Torrey. even Ertz. I thought the passing game was great. I didn't like the interior line. I thought they got too much pressure on Wentz. I think they hit him too much. I think they didn't run enough, and they could have stopped that. But I would have liked to see them play at least a half because they need the work. They need the reps. Some people don't think so. They just don't want them to get hurt. And they make a good point, and I understand their point. But I still would have played him more. What up, Philly? Do you think we should keep Kendricks after that? Yeah. Kendricks ain't going nowhere. To me, look, if you're going to trade for like Shady McCoy or something, yeah. But otherwise, I'm not just trading him or getting rid of him. He's been probably the best defensive player during the preseason. Michael Kendricks. I mean, we all know he has talent, and he's showing it, So I'm not going to get rid of him. Corey Clement is your favorite running back besides Sproles on the roster. Lots of potential. I really like Clement, I really do. I really wonder how the whole thing is going to shake out, though. It's very interesting to know and to try to figure out what the hell they're going to do. Do we need another wide receiver? I don't think we need another wide receiver. Hollins. I want Hollins to start. EDP Lotion, how you doing, buddy? You a full bottle today? Can you really hang your hat on Smallwood? No, I don't know that you can. That's my issue. I want to. I like what I saw. But I can't say, yeah, I can trust this guy. I can't trust him because he's never playing. He's always hurt. I hope we beat the Redskins week 1 because they had our number. Yeah, they have. NFL is by committee league anyways. Yeah. Love the vids. Big Eagle fan. Thank you, Young Mix. Thank you, Young Mix Kid. I guess it went away. Clement is going to be the preseason favorite this year that gets cut. I don't know if he's going to get. If he gets cut, I think he'll come back to the practice squad. I think there's enough running backs on teams. The running back draft was deep. I think that if they cut Clement, he comes back on the practice squad. And I like Clement. Running backs are exchangeable play after play. Yeah, most of the time there's a lot of truth to that. And then when you get guys, there's certain guys that aren't. Like if you look at like Ezekiel Elliott, right? I do not believe that Dallas can replace Ezekiel Elliott with McFadden. And, I just don't think it can happen. Even with 2 guys, I don't believe him or Alfred Morris can do it. There's just certain guys that are that good. And I think he's that good. And when people say, oh, well, we got McFadden or Morris, it's not the same thing. But for most guys, yeah, you're right. Pumphrey practice squad, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to cut him. I can't imagine them cutting a 4th-round pick. I would like to know when the last time the Eagles cut a 4th-round pick. He does stink. He's done nothing. Pumphrey has done nothing. I don't see anything in him. Do you think Smallwood could be the workhorse for the Eagles this season? I don't think it will be a workhorse. I think it'll be like a, he'll be basically sharing the duty with Blount. I don't hate on Smallwood. Don't hate on Smallwood. He will be a sleeper. Surprise y'all. Morgan, what I've seen of Smallwood, I've liked a lot. My problem, my issue with him is he's got to stay healthy. Eagles are going to beat, maybe we'll beat the Seattle Seahawks. That'd be great. The NFC East right now, Cowboys have the best offense and worst defense. Eagles have the worst offense and second best defense. Giants, third best offense, first defense. Washington, second offense and third defense. So, Mr. Wright, you think that Washington's going to win? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I got to think about it. You put a lot there in a thing with a lot coming at me. Let me put that on my comment and let me think about that. Maybe if there's a line is terrible, we'll beat the Seahawks. Look, I'll tell you the one thing with Seahawks. They know that they already won the NFC West. Like, they know they won the NFC West. So maybe a team like that, you get caught, you catch them sleeping. Birds are going to kill the Skins. I hope so. I hope we beat the crap out of the Skins. Why not trade? I don't want to trade Burton. I like Burton a lot, Would you rather go to this preseason game or our Bengals regular season? I would always go to a regular season game over a preseason. We going to sweep the Giants. Yeah, we're going to sweep the Giants. That's already done. You can put that in a box and ship it somewhere. It's happening. The Eagles will sweep the Giants. I don't care how injured the Eagles are. I don't care who's playing, who's not. The Eagles will beat the Giants twice. What do you think about the trade rumors about LaShawn McCoy? I haven't heard anything specific lately, except for the one I put out the other day about what I would do, but I would love it. I think they should do it. I think it's the smart, right move, and I would do it in a second. You know, as long as I'm not giving up like a first-round pick. I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm calling it like I see it. That's just me, though. The season will shake itself out. Yeah, it is, and you put a lot out there, so I want to definitely go through that. Burton dropped a wide-open pass. Yeah, but he's got a lot of talent. He has a lot of talent, Burton. Burton is I really like Burton. The offensive line is my concern right now. Mine too. The interior of that offensive line scares the hell out of me. What's up, John? Phil Fire, you still worried about the play calling from Peterson? Yes, I'm definitely, Jay McShay, I'm definitely worried about it. Just because he threw a couple long balls today in a preseason game, it's not going to just go away. It's nice to see, and I hope he does it more. But yeah, of course, we need a bigger center, Devon. Yeah, Devontae, you're so right, man. Bigger center. He's too small. I mean, Blount is almost as big as him. That's pretty small. We're going 19-0 this season, Philly 5. All right, man, I love it. Burton played like a big body wide receiver. I like Burton's offensive ability. I like Ertz's offensive ability. I think they got some guys that can play. You know what I mean? I definitely do. Should you be worried about Darby? I don't think you should be worried about Darby. I mean, not yet. You know, I mean, it's easy to go, oh, he had a couple bad plays. He just came here. Let him learn. Let those guys learn. He's got to become better, like technique-wise and that kind of thing, and not bite on those double moves. Peterson needs to mix in the run game. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. To me, it was kind of like a dingbat move to keep throwing the ball while your quarterback's getting the crap beat out of him. You know? That's my opinion. He was taking a beating, and all the pressure was coming up the middle. But why not just run the ball a little more? Give a grade for Carson Wentz, A to F. I give Carson an A. I thought Carson was fine. You were scared when you saw Wentz get banged up? A little bit. I mean, I always go, oh my gosh, I hope he gets the hell up. But I mean, I wasn't like flipping out, you know what I mean? Carson reminds me of a young Blake Bortles. Geez, I think he's better than Blake Bortles. He reminds me of a combination of Big Ben and Andrew Luck. But not the Andrew Luck with one arm like that. That's an insult. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I think Wentz is fine. Jalen Mills has been quiet, shut down. I think Jalen Mills has played pretty good this offseason. I mean, this preseason. I definitely like him. Who do you think are going to be our running backs? Backup running backs? I think you're going to have Blount, Sproles, Smallwood. That's a good question. Probably Pumphrey. I just think that they're not going to cut him because he's a fourth rounder. That's my main thing. It should be Clement. I want Clement. I like Clement. I just don't see them cutting a fourth round pick. How many Super Bowl or Birds will win? How many will we win? Over the course of Carson's career, I say we win 3. Do you think Russell Douglas should be a starter? No. I don't think he should be a starter yet. I think he should work his way in. I don't think he's ready to start. First quarter wasn't enough for the first team. That's what I thought. I mean, I think they thought they have 2 good drives. He's getting banged up. Let's get him out there. And I get it. But I just think that they should have had more reps together. No, those guys did not play a lot in preseason. Is Mills a steal? Maybe. I like Mills, but you got to see what he's going to do during the regular season. If the Eagles don't make the playoffs, should Doug Peterson be on? Yes. If they don't make the playoffs, I want him fired. Unless it's something like injuries, it had nothing to do with him. But if it's based upon things that I saw last year, yeah. Kristen John, your daughter's very cute. God bless. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate that. Can't believe Miami left their first team against our bench. What do they have to prove? I don't think it was a matter of prove. It's dress rehearsal, week 3. Usually starters play at half. That's just the way it is. The Eagles pulled their guys out early, which to me was like, why are you pulling your guys out early? I thought that was a little bit weird. need to get their reps. I think that reps are important. Do you remember a few years ago when we had Chip and Foles and they barely played all preseason and they weren't tackling? And then we went and played Jacksonville and they came out and they almost beat us. And if they were any good, they would have beaten us. That's what I'm worried about with not getting so many reps. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. I'm not at practice. I don't see how many reps they got against Miami practicing and all that. So there's things that I don't know. But from what I saw on TV, I would have liked to see him play at least the half. 97.5 the Fanatic or WP? You know what? I'm probably straight down the middle. I flip him back and forth depending upon who's on. Smallwood can be an every down back. He needs more carries. Way to go, Doug Peterson. Yeah, I think he needs more carries too. I think he needs more work. But, look, what I did see of Smallwood, I liked. I actually liked what I saw of him, so I'm happy with that. At least they didn't run Agholor reverse. That's so true. That is so true. Eagle 500, what is your regular season record prediction as of today? As of today, right now, I'm going to say 10-6 right now, right this second. I'll say 10-6. They're going to sneak in 10-6 because they're going to sweep the Giants and they're going to beat the crap out of the stinking Cowboys. The stinking, dirty Cowboys. I love the game. If you want to win a Super Bowl, stop cutting the good players. It happens every year and Pearson needs to coach better. Yeah, I know. We've cut a lot of bad guys. My favorite cheesesteak place in Philly, I like Tony and Luke's. I like Tony and Luke's. I used to go there every day when I was there. So they will win 2 fluke games. No, I don't think they're going to win 2 fluke games because it's easy to sweep the Giants. I mean, it's like, is the sun going to come up tomorrow? Is the sun going to come up? Is there air in the sky? The Eagles beat the Giants. It's just that easy. Right now, we own the stinking Giants. Cutting Dion Lewis was a mistake. Yeah, well, who did they have when they cut him, though? That's why they had McCoy. I don't remember who else. I like Dion Lewis. How come the Eagles don't just move Chris Long to the other defensive tackle? Well, he's an end, right? Then they would have the best defensive line. I don't know. Chris Long played actually pretty good today. Do you think a person is only a true fan if they are from that hometown? No. Foolish, I don't. I know too many people who love the Eagles, love teams in general that aren't. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go like another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to cut it for the night because I got to get the kids to bed, that kind of thing. And then I'm going to go watch the game, and then I'll have another video, and then we'll do another live stream coming up soon, shortly, and we can go at it. But, overall, I'm happy. I'm not upset with tonight. I definitely not. Do you think our offense is unstoppable with starters based on today? I don't know that's unstoppable. I think we have potential. I think we have a lot of potential, a lot of upside. How he uses Ertz as a trade chip for another top player. Yeah, I don't think Ertz is going to get traded. And here's why. They took Jordan Matthews away from Carson. I don't think they're going to take his other guy away from him. I just don't see it. Boo, Eaglestorm, what are you doing? Matt Collins should be used more on the outside the way he can use more of his traits. I kind of like him in the slot. I think he's been pretty good. I think it'll be easier transition for him. Philly 500, the 76ers are going to get beat by Cavaliers. Probably this year. Running backs look much better tonight. Yeah, they did. Like I said, you got to give me Wendell Smallwood. Give me Wendell Smallwood. I need more from him. Now, let's say this. Let's say the Eagles next week, are they going to even play Smallwood or is he going to sit? He's got to play. He's got to get reps. I need more Smallwood. Ertz is here to stay. If we got O.J. Howard, then sure, but Selleck is older. Yeah, I think so. Philly 500, how big of an impact will Sidney Jones be when he comes back? I think when Sidney Jones comes back, what I expect from Sidney Jones when he comes back is to be an elite shutdown corner. It won't be the first time, but it won't be the first year, and I don't think he'll play this year. Need more Smallwood as much as Cowbell. Yeah. Corey Clement, baby. Clement was awesome. I see Blount starting, Smallwood behind him, Corey Clement for the third string. Pumphrey will be on the practice line. I honestly like Byron Marshall. That's interesting. Don't forget Devontae. Don't forget Sproles. Sproles is going to be there, and Sproles might retire, so they may use the crap out of Sproles. They may use Sproles so much because they know it's his last year. McStink. Oh, McGloin's horrible. He's horrible. Horrid, horrid, horrid. Clement better than Pumphrey as of today. Yeah, I absolutely agree. What if Wentz got... I know, Mr. Blue, why would I want to think about that? So did you like Alshon Jeffrey and Torrey Smith today? Chris, I did. Yeah, I really did. It was exactly in the pregame. If you listen to the it was exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly what I was hoping for. Exactly perfect. Yes, it was great. No. Sproles not wide receiver, but they could use him in a slot. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? But definitely not as a wide receiver. But I think you're going to see a lot of Sproles. What's up, Cruising? Your defense gave up 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, and your offense scored how many touchdowns all preseason? I don't even think Agholor touched the ball. Agholor has been nowhere. He's literally been nowhere for 3 preseason games. All the crap we heard about Agholor. Where the hell are you, Nelson Agholor? Did you agree with the pass interference on Darby? Yeah, I did. I mean, I kind of did, yeah. The first play to Parker, I thought he just mistimed the pass. But I'll go look at it again. Do you think Kendricks will get traded? I don't think Kendricks will get traded. I think Kendricks is here to stay. And as long as they use him at more snaps than they did last year, even my offense can score on that defense. This ain't Madden, baby. You can't even score against Cleveland. Lions Super Bowl champions 2018. Boy, you should put that. That's probably like what, 50-1 bet. I love it. Take it. Take a shot, baby. Take a shot. We need to talk to me some. Okay, Joseph. Yeah, definitely. Do you think Alshon can? David, I expect him to get over 1,000. I expect it. Cleveland has a better defense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what it is. They have a better defense. They have a better defense than you have a better offense. Come on. It's preseason. I don't put much into that. Eagles are trash. Joel Garrison, Eagles are trash in my opinion. Hey, okay, but Detroit stinks too. When did you win something? I haven't seen the Detroit Lions win anything. You guys stink so bad, Barry Sanders don't even want to play for you. He retires. And then, then on top of that, Megatron, he don't want to play for you either. That's a pretty bad team when your stars retire instead of go somewhere else. That's why Giant fans watching Eagles chat. He always watches me. Do you like EDP 445? Yeah, I like him. What's up, Jag? I think Wentz doesn't hurt Agholor. I doesn't trust Agholor. I agree. I'll bet all the money in Lions win before the Eagles. Okay, what, all $2? You got $2? I got $2. Eagles need backup linebackers. Yeah, probably. You know you're a dingbat when you're a Giant fan watching Eagles channel. I like Cruising though. I gotta tell you, like, I like when Cruising there because I know he's gonna whatchamacallit. You got 10K? Yeah, very proud of you. But don't tell everybody if you have 10K. Go hide it. Go take care of it. Don't tell the whole YouTube. I'm just trying to help you out, buddy. Lions problems. Lions stink. ESPN said Wentz was the worst quarterback in the NFC East. ESPN is the worst channel in the America East and West. McStink was actually pretty accurate. I have no idea how Nick Foles will even make the team. Dude, what do you mean? Why wouldn't he make the team? What are these dumb trolls coming here? They love me. They love me. And it's alright. I'm glad a Lions fan would come. And I hope that he knows. I hope Joel would know that I'm just kidding around with him. That it's not serious. That he shouldn't be all upset. Because I'm just joking. Just having fun. But you take a shot at the Eagles and you're a Lions fan, you got to expect it back. Yeah, I run fast on 2 left legs. Mr. Blue, that ain't going to work. You're serious? I'm serious too. I'm just playing around. You can take all your money, go run around, go la 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 la. But the problem is we're going to, what, dingbat? Dingbat, you're going to get a timeout now. You got to get a timeout. You get in the corner with your little diaper and baby, Nathan. Bye-bye. See you later. I don't see how a Lions fan could ever talk to an Eagles fan. I just don't see it. I can get Dallas. I can get the Giants. I can get even the Redskins. I can get a lot of teams that can say a lot of stuff to us. I don't see how a Lions fan can. Cruz knows his offense couldn't score against cardboard cutouts. They haven't scored all year, all season, all preseason. You think our defense is going to be top 10? I think they have a chance. Just check 500. What were big takeaways from tonight on offense defense? LT. What's up, buddy? How you doing, LT? My thing was I liked seeing what I saw from Carson, Alshon, Torrey. I liked the passing game. I thought the interior of the line I didn't like. I thought the running game was a little better. I thought Wendell Smallwood looked good, but he didn't play a lot. Defense, Michael Kendricks was really good, and I thought Ronald Darby struggled. Those are pretty much mine. Skip Bayless, I don't care what Skip Bayless says. So picture the situation. Eagles don't make the playoffs and Doug Peterson gets fired. Who's the first man on your radar? I would say I'm going to make a big play. I'm going to make a gigantic play. I'm going to try to wine and dine Gruden. I want to try to get John Gruden in Philly because he's been in there announcing games. He's been talking on ESPN. He meets every coach. He's had so much insight over the years that I would bring him in. And if I can't bring Gruden, I'm going to hopefully Baltimore fires Harbaugh, and then that's my guy. Eli Manning led the league in interceptions 3 times. Eagles go 7-9. Lurie must dump Howie. Yeah, I agree. John DeFilippo has head coach potential. I like John DeFilippo. I also like Frank Reich. I want to see Frank Reich, what he can do. I liked what he did with Phillip Rivers. I liked Byron Marshall. Man, it's come quick. Being an Eagle fan is still like that, but everyone else on the Cowboys stink. I think Cowboys stink. What about Selleck? I love Selleck. I think this is his last year. I think Selleck is gone after this year. I really do. Gruden overrated, hasn't coached in 10 years. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but here's the thing. Now some of the older guys may know, when Dick Vermeil left, he went into broadcasting. There were a lot, he'll tell you, there's a lot of things he learned he got from talking to other coaches weekly and that kind of thing. I think Gruden's the same way. He's been doing Monday Night Football. I think he can bring a lot to the table I think he would be a different coach. I think he would be good. If Lions don't win this year, I'm going to cheer for the Patriots. That's awesome, Joel. Good man. McLaughlin's number looked decent. Are the numbers telling the true story? I didn't think so. I think he stinks. But I mean, he threw a lot of balls. I mean, he threw a lot of balls. I don't get it. I didn't think so. But he was better. I would say he's better than what he was. I'm watching you while taking a dump. Very good, Jack. Just flush the toilet. It stinks in here. Sorry. Barnett over Curry. Curry played pretty good. Vinny Curry, I thought he played pretty good. You know what I mean? So, not yet. I think Derek Barnett showed that he's a rookie, that he is going to take some time. I like him, though, but, I like Byron Marshall. I would save him for the practice squad this year and use him after 43. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Messiah, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Is Timmy Jernigan going to return after season? Mr. Blue, I don't see how he can. Because Timmy Jernigan is very, very good. He's going to want money. I don't see how the Eagles are going to sign him when they have Fletcher Cox who makes so much. I mean, how much money are you going to allocate to one position? So I don't think he does unless he takes less money. Is Jernigan going to show up at all? Yeah, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll show up. You think Agholor is going to start the whole season as slot? I think he's going to start off as slot, and then I think he's going to lose a slot, and then you're going to have Matt Collins take over. The O-line. I was not. I need to go back. I need to go back and watch the tape of the O-line. The interior. There was a lot of pressure up the middle. I don't know if it was like stunts and that kind of thing or what. What do the Philadelphia Eagles fans do when the team has won a Super Bowl? He turns off the Xbox. Ha ha! That's pretty good. And what happens if they have a PlayStation? I hope Matt Collins starts in slot. Me too. Saw your rant video about Burnett. You're definitely a clown. Yeah, well, hey, Trab, what do you want me to do? I say what I think. I say what I feel. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. And I was wrong. It looks like I was wrong. But you know what? They haven't played one game. But sometimes I'm wrong. I'm not always right. I'm not always going to be right. But I'm going to tell you what I feel and be honest about it. And then when I make a mistake, I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not Houdini. You know what I mean? I'm not a prophet. So you can say I'm a clown, but at least I put my ass out there and tell people what I think. You think Sproles will get snaps in the slot? Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Being a Jaguars fan is humiliating. Yeah, Jaguars, they had it pretty hard. Do I know Keith? No. Jay Cutler was much better than expected. He was, yeah. Where's Foles? McGloin going to be R2? No, Foles is still hurt. I thought he was better, but they sat him. I guess he's still hurt. You know? Cruzen talks about interceptions, but Manning always leads the league in interceptions. Yeah, I know, but he's got 2 Super Bowls. When Sidney Jones gets in there, the defense will be a beast. Morgan. Yeah, I think Sidney Jones ain't gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be around. Dingbat Nation, baby. There you go, Eric, my man. Philly, who's your Rookie of the Year candidate? My Rookie of the Year is gonna be well, Dalvin Cook has impressed me a lot. So I'm gonna say Fournette or Cook right now at this point. Dalvin Cook or Fournette. And the thing about Cook, you know, we'll see about Mixon. I need to see more Mixon. But the thing about Cook is we could have had him. I mean, like literally, we could have had him. Like we just had to trade up. Philly 500. Where do you get your jersey from? My jersey's from online. Usually the Eagle shop. It's funny how Foles always gets hurt right before every preseason game. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was back. McCaffrey, yeah, McCaffrey looks pretty good. McCaffrey's a legitimate contender, for sure. For sure. I just heard Pumphrey lost another ball tonight. Yeah, he did. 500. Could we cut a 4th-round pick? LT, that's what I was saying. I just can't see them cutting a guy in the 4th round. They took in the 4th round. I don't see it happening. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I would lean towards no. I think they cut Clement and then they try to bring him back on the practice squad. I'm still worried about our cornerbacks. Balls going over our heads, deja vu all over. Yeah, Trav, you know, look, I hear you, man. But I would say this. Darby just got there. He has talent. His technique's got to be better, though. He bites on those double moves, and you know what? Miami knows him. They know his weaknesses. They play him a lot. So just all I'm saying is, don't worry about it right now too much. Don't worry about it too much. If he does it week 1, week 2, then I can say, yeah. I wish we went with Kelly Green. I can't believe they play in the stupid white uniforms again. The stupid white ones. Foles is the number 2 protector asset. Yes. What did the Eagles pass on Mixon? I assume the Eagles didn't want Mixon because of his incident. They didn't like what he did, you know, all that kind of stuff. I assume that's it because there's no other reason. There's no way I would have passed up on Mixon for, you know, I would have took him. Okay, I would have took Mixon and then I would have traded back up and then taken Sidney Jones. I think Sidney Jones would have fell in the 3rd. Yeah, culture. I mean, look, it's not a public. It's a public relations nightmare. You know what I mean? On a personal level, I just believe you got to give people second chances when they serve their time, they do their time, whatever that is. That's my personal belief. But I don't run the Eagles, so the Eagles are going to do what they want to do. You think Blount will go at least over 800 yards? You know, it's a good question. I think he's between 800 and 1,000 if they give him enough carries. I'm curious to see how many carries they really want to give him. Because is he going to split a lot of carries with Smallwood? Reason why the Eagles go with white uniform is to stay healthy throughout the game. Very smart by the Eagles. Okay, but what does wearing a white uniform have to do with health? I don't understand. If I was wearing the green and the black, I would think I'm a better team than what I am because I look better. But I don't understand how the white jerseys make them healthy. I can't believe you're an Eagle fan. You're not a jerk. Cruising. Thanks, buddy. You're pretty cool yourself. Look, You have to have fun. I like to have fun. I like to dig at Giant fans, Dallas fans. I like to have fun, but it's never personal. You know, we're all fans of the NFL. We all like the same sport, so we should get along. You know, cruising's all right with me. Midnight Green, Kelly Green. I take Kelly Green. Yeah, I don't understand what that means. How would white jerseys? You mean because it's not as hot? Because I think the white jerseys are ugly. He's a jerk when the Eagles are up in a game, I bet. Why would I be a jerk? I'm nice. So if who is the King Dingbat? I'm King Dingbat. I'm King Dingbat, but I'm a nice thing. There's two kinds of dingbats, right? There's dingbats like me, who are just like a little goofy and stuff. And then there are dingbats that come on and say stuff that are just so stupid that I can't stand it. Marcus Johnson is a key receiver. He needs to be a starter. He can't be a starter, but I'm leading. You know what? He's in my lead right now. They should hire Grandma to play wide receiver. Yeah, just came in. I got you. How is the energy in the crowd when Wentz did that touchdown? It sounded pretty loud to me, man. Should I get a Twitter, Joseph? I have a Twitter. It's at YoPhilly500. I love the black jerseys too. I love the all black. I think that's fantastic. And to me, I would like to have them bring the Kelly Green back in some way. What kind of dingbat are you? I think for the most part you're a good dingbat. You might have said one thing. I might have given you $10 or something. I don't remember though. But you're all right now. I think Alshon. Yeah, I think Alshon looked good too. I think Ertz looked good. I think Torrey Smith looked faster than I thought he was. We always playing good in black. Yeah. What is your bubble? Who's on your bubble for Game 4 in your opinion? I think this running back situation. I think you got Treggs, you got Ward, you got Johnson, and then you got like that McAllister guy, who I like. I guess Means I think Means needs to make it. So those are some of the guys that I think are on the bubble. I'll definitely do a video this week with just my bubble guys and who's at risk. I think there's a cut coming this week. First cuts are this week. I think like Monday or Tuesday. I got to double check. Do I like Joe Walker? Yeah, I like Joe Walker more so than when I saw, from what I saw last year. But I like him. I think that they need depth. I think Najee good. Didn't he miss a few tackles? What's up, good fella? How you doing? Do you think Torrey gets cut after this season because he has no guaranteed money? I think it's possible. I think they're going to have to, no matter what people think, they're going to have to manipulate this cap. You know what I mean? What's up, Eagles Truth? I'm scared Darby sucks. Now, don't overreact to it. Believe me, Darby is going to be okay. Okay? He's got talent. He's technique. He bites on that double move all the time. He just needs to settle down. I'm not willing to panic yet, is what I'm trying to say. Yo, Philly, what do you realistically think the Birds will trade for McCourt? How do you realistically think the Birds will trade for McCourt? We need him. Joe Dog, I mean, I never said that I realistically think they're going to trade for him. I always said that's what I would do. That's the smart move. But, yes, I think it could be realistically happen if they really wanted to. I think he's on the block despite McDermott. Once McDermott came out and said he's not on the block, that's when I know he's on the block. But, yeah, I think you could. You just go look. There's an article. There, you can go. I read a couple places. I wish I would have kept them. Where they'll tell you, like the last 5-6 years, how much running backs' value have been when you deal with like high salary. It's not much. They lose a lot of value. So anybody that says, well, you have to give up a first for him, it's just not historically true. Darby actually was in stride with the receiver and looked back for the ball. Already an improvement. Yeah, he's already better than what we had. He just literally missed the one with Parker call. He just mistimed the jump. What cornerback does Darby remind you of? Asante Samuel? No, not yet. There's nobody specific to me yet. He doesn't remind me of Asante, though. Asante, I mean, maybe he will. Maybe, in some ways, but not really. Darby got pushed off a little bit by Parker. He did. They got away with that, too. Darby is a good player. I think Darby has a lot of upside. Darby just needs technique. He needs to learn how to play. All that kind of stuff, Should Philly trade for Richard Sherman? No, don't trade for Richard Sherman. I do miss D-Jax, Look, I get attached to guys like everybody else. I liked Deshaun. I liked LaShawn. I liked Macklin. And not only that, but the way that they left was so horrible and hurt. It still bothers me to this day. You know what I mean? Can we bring Cowboys killer Alicia from a time machine? Yeah. If you really want to bring a Cowboy killer, Michael Irvin hated Bobby Taylor. Do you ever record a prediction? I'm scared of our tough schedule. Yeah, I do. I have, LT, I have one from like a couple months, like early summer I predicted. But I definitely, you know, when you go through preseason and stuff, things change so much. Next year I will wait till later to do it. I'll do prediction shows again after the 4th preseason. I love Jordan Hicks. I love Jordan Hicks. I think Jordan Hicks may be Defensive Player of the Year. I think it could happen. Dude is a Black Cruising 26. Dude is a base moron. Look, you can be a moron. You can be a dingbat here. Okay. I don't really like to block people. The only way I'll block somebody is if they're saying stuff that would like is bad enough that people wouldn't want to be on my channel or be offended, or I would be offended, or I have to deal with every 2 seconds that I can't, that it interrupts my show. If it's interrupt my show, then you're gonna go. Do you think the Bears will be good? No, I think the Bears stink. Starters need to play more tonight. Yeah, I agree, Mason. I thought they should have played more. But I know why they pulled them out. Ricky, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Black Ref for being sensitive. I love everybody. I love everybody. We're all fans of the NFL. We all like the NFL. We're all the same. He's just annoying, spewing the usual stuff that someone who doesn't watch football would say. I'll have to watch a little closer what he's saying. Yeah, you do it, man. You're a cool guy. Thank you, Rick. Boo. I don't know. Boo. Is the Eagles O-line elite as Pro Football Focus has them ranked? They haven't looked great. John, I've said this to many people. I do not agree with a lot of Pro Football Focus says. There's a lot of things I just don't agree with. I don't see. Like Brandon Graham was the 3rd best defensive end, that kind of thing. But I do think they said something good about the 91 Eagles, which was good. I don't think Philly 500 will mind, but all Eagle fans should register at Eagle Fan. Definitely register at EagleFanZone.com. Eagles Truth has started a webpage. I'm definitely on there. It's definitely cool. You guys should definitely do it. Feel free to promote that, Eagles Truth. Lumi, Toomey, do you want to tell me what you're booing? Are you booing or are you just you're singing? Smallwood, Sproles, and Blount make a good 3-headed dragon. Black Arch. Yeah, look, just let me see more Smallwood. I just want him to play more. Wendell Smallwood will be our leading running back if he stays healthy. Trav, you may be right. I liked what I saw from Smallwood. I definitely liked what I saw from him. I thought he was great. I just wish I could have seen more. If a fact you need to spit is that the Giants haven't swept the Eagles in eternity. Yeah, we own the Giants, you know. I like your show, bro. Keep it real. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming. I like these live feeds. Thank you. I'm surprised people like these live feeds. I don't know, but everybody asked me to do the live feeds, so I'm doing them. It's fun. I enjoy it. I like this. So as long as people will watch, I'll keep doing them. How do you feel about Zeke Elliott suspension? I mean, for Eagle fan, it definitely, I think it hurts the Cowboys. But I definitely think that it was wrong of the NFL. Look, even if you look at his suspension, okay, there's some shady things that the NFL is doing. See, I think the NFL don't care if he's guilty or not. They care that they publicly look good. So if they have to suspend him to publicly look good and look like they're hard on that kind of stuff, they don't care about guilt. They don't care about innocence. They only care about themselves. That's why I don't think they should have that power. What's up with the Eagles O-line? You know, Andy, I thought it was shady. I don't like the interior, but I need to go watch it again. I need to see who was the biggest problem. Do you think Wentz looks for Jeffries too much instead of going through his progressions? No, I don't think so at this point. I thought Ertz kind of was his bailout guy more. I don't think so at this point. It's too, I haven't seen enough to really say that. The prosecutor reduced Greg Hardy's suspension. Yeah, he did. Live feeds are cool. I just subscribed to you, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks, John. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It means a lot to me, you know. Make me get out of here, bitch. Why? Why do I want you to get out of here? Are you talking to me? I don't want you to get out of here. I would rather people want to come and watch my show if you're talking to me. But you could just tell me, Travis, if you're talking to me or not, because I don't know if you're talking. Your channel, you can't watch that crap. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I appreciate it. It was good to see both. No, I'm talking. Okay, all right. So I thought you weren't talking to me. It was good to see both of the new receivers both get touchdowns to me. Yeah, it was really nice, and it was really nice to see Alshon get that touchdown, and then the Torrey to get that bomb, and just to see. I mean, how long has it been since you've seen Wentz wind up and throw a ball like that? You know what I mean? That to me is like, I want to see more of that. Take advantage of the guy. Take advantage of his arm. Hey, Lumi, you can tell me where you're booing, or I just put you in a corner like a dingbat. O-line will be fine. Haven't played together much. All right. Look, you want to boo? Go cry in the corner with your diaper. Go cry in the corner with your bottle. Have a diaper. Have a bottle. Have a bib. Just get in the corner. I can't stand the boo crap. O-line inconsistent, but Kelsey can't push nose tackles back. Yeah, Kelsey always seems to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to see, I'm going to go back and look and see. I want to watch the game, just watch the offensive line. Kendricks is awesome, good fella. Look at Kendricks has been great. I mean, Kendricks has been great. Ertz had some great catches. Philly, do you like Travis? I don't. I mean, I like Kelsey as far as I think he's good, like, you know, in the center for certain like types of systems like Chip Kelly's. But for this system, I don't think he's good. I don't think he fits. Lumi is a 5-year-old. Yeah, well, that's why he's in the corner. What the hell are you talking about, Mr. Okay. Ertz falls on the first contact. He really does. You could like, and he'll fall down. We could have had Joe Mixon. Yeah, we could have had Joe Mixon. I like Joe Mixon. I like his talent. Dalvin Cook has been fantastic. We could have gotten him. I bet you we could have gotten him and then traded back up and gotten Sidney Jones anyways. Ertz got some yaks today for once. Yeah, I think Ertz has become, he's Jordan Matthews now. He's got to be the guy that you know Wentz is going to go to. Mixon is best all-around rookie running back. It quite possible, Leak. How many times did the announcer call Ertz a bigger white? Oh my gosh, yeah, you know what? That is so true. It was like every time. How many rings did the Eagles have? Well, none. Well, I mean, we have a couple no Super Bowl rings. But what's the point? It's a new year, baby. I don't live in the past. Ertz will have a good year this year. I hope so. I hope this is his breakout year. Now, last year before the season started, I thought it was going to be his breakout year. And that was like right before I came on YouTube. What's today's date? I forget what today's date is. The 26th is actually my first year anniversary on YouTube. Do you realize that? 26 is my first, it'll be a year on YouTube. All right, Jag, take care. You know what I'm rooting for the Eagles. You know that I'm rooting for the Eagles now. You are? That's cool. What you got, McCoy? Wow, congrats. Yeah, thank you, good fella. Look, I'd love to have McCoy back, but, you know, who knows? Yeah, thank you, Eagles Truth. I appreciate that, buddy. Love you. Thank you for the super chat, Eagles Truth. Appreciate that. Very nice of you. Very, very nice. Hopefully we get Shady back. That's my dream. That's my dream right now. Because I watched Smallwood and I said, wow, you know what? Dude, Smallwood is like, if that was Shady, he would be really good. I'd rather have Sidney Jones rather than Mixon. You can easily find a running back, but can't find a cornerback such a... Yeah, I understand the logic. I do. I just thought that Sidney Jones would have gone later. You know what I mean? I love your work, brother. Keep up the good Philly talk. I enjoy your channel. I love chatting about our Philly teams. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. I wish we got Dalvin Cook. Wanted him so much. By the way, happy. Thank you, John. You deserve what we're supposed. You really. Thank you, Eagles Truth. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I'm honored that you would even do that for me. Thank you. Do you think we keep Kendricks? I do. I think Kendricks is going to stay. I definitely do. The Cowboys wear satanic stars on their helmet. Yeah, they wear, of course. Look at the star. It's a Satan star. It's satanic. Oh, I mean, they sell their souls out to the devil. Why do you think they have 5 rings? They got blood sacrifices and children and women. They always have problems. Of course, they sold their soul to the devil. Look at Jerry Jones. He even looks like the Emperor from Star Wars if you put something over his head. Do you think the Eagles should have went for Gilmore instead of the Patriots? Yeah, I was hoping that they were going to pay a little bit of money to get him or Bouye. I was hoping. I think we should trade him for McCoy. I would love to get McCoy back. I hate the Cowboys so much. It's not because they are division rivals. It's what that team freaking stands for. I hate them. I know. Very elite, nose in the air. They think the whole world owes them something. They think that because they're Dallas, they should have the advantage. Do I like Ryan Kerrigan? You mean from the Redskins? He's a good player. Gilmore has a worse contract on the Patriots. Gilmore on the Patriots is going to be a Pro Bowl. You watch. He's going to be really good. I'm happy for the Eagles have drafted the guys I wanted, like Barnett, J-Matt, and Wentz. Yeah. I agree, Kashawn. I definitely agree with you 100%. Darby got snagged on the double move. Yeah. Darby got beat twice. Definitely. Barnett has better college stats than Myles Garrett. Yes, he does. And before I would have said that it's not a big deal, but from what I've seen so far as preseason, I really like it. Wentz top 3 player by the end of the season. Look, I'm a big believer in Wentz. I expect Wentz to take the next step from, if you look at Winston, Jameis Winston, and Mariota, what they did in the second year, I kind of see the same thing for Wentz. So I see like 26, 27 touchdowns, 12, 13 interceptions, and then maybe like 4,100 yards, 4,000 yards, somewhere around there. That's what I'm hoping we're going to get from him. I'm definitely hoping that we will. Barnett has better technique. Yeah, he does. He has a sack. Nice to have real receivers. It sure is nice to have real receivers. Do you think Sidney Jones will be a lockdown corner Philly 500? Ricky, I think if the Eagles don't rush him back this year and let him get healthy and just focus on his health this year, I think so. The Eagles might go for Tremaine Johnson. I don't know if they will now. Mayock was saying Wentz needs to take care of the ball, but a tip pass for interception is kind of fluky, so I can't put that on. Yeah, I didn't put the interception on him at all. It looked like he got pushed up the middle and it got tipped. I definitely agree. I think McCaffrey is good but overhyped. Yeah, I said this about McCaffrey. He's either going to be a stud or he's going to stink. You know what I mean? And what team got McCoy? What do you mean? O-line not looking good. Look, they struggled, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to over worry about it. I kind of didn't like that we didn't play more. I just wish we would have played more. Matt Collins reminds me a lot of Jordy Nelson, but a little slower, but a better blocker. That's an interesting comparison. I got to think about that. I really like Matt Collins. I really, really, really like him. To me, him and Barnett are have been really impressive for rookies. I think Matt Collins starts. I mean, where the hell is Nelson Agholor? Somebody tell me where the hell he is. I haven't seen Nelson Agholor at all. 3 straight games that the O-line played like crap. Yeah. How do you think Ronald Darby did? I thought Ronald Darby struggled. I thought he struggled. He bit on those moves. He had the one play he broke up was nice. I thought that Devontae Parker catch, he just mistimed the jump. It's just been reported that the Eagles got McCoy. It's on NFL Network right now. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're going to give me a heart attack. You're going to give me a heart attack. Oh, because I said Eagles truth is Eagles truth. No way Eagles truth is going to say that. This must be real. Oh, that ain't right. It's all good. Oh, man, because I thought, oh, man. Is this I don't know. I was going to jump out the window. I was so excited. Is this D-line top 5 in the league? I don't think they're top 5 right now. I can't put them in the top 5 right now. But I can put them, in top 10. My whole question about them is, will Brandon Graham get double-digit sacks? It's all good, Eagles truth. Don't worry about it. I know it's all good. How did the tight ends look tonight? LT, I thought they looked great. I thought they looked great. I thought Ertz looked good. Burton, I think he dropped one. I liked Ertz. I thought Ertz was good. Rather draft a running back in the first round like Gucci or Scarborough than McCoy. The only problem with drafting a running back in the first round is you don't know who's going to be available. It's so early to know who you're going to take. So a lot of these running backs slated for the first round could end up going in the second or third round when we don't have a pick. You know what I mean? Gucci, EDP 445, what? They're the third worst team. They are the third worst team. You think so? 1-15? If they're 1-15, I'm gonna be pissed off. If there's 1-15, then I'm gonna tell you this: they better fire the coach. They better fire the general manager. They better clean house. They better clean house. By the way, I love your channel, dude. Thanks, Braden. Thank you. Vikings got the running back I like. I like Dalvin Cook a lot. He would have been perfect. Can you realistically see the Eagles going 11-5? I don't. I can't. John, I can't. I can see him like 9-7, 10-6. My biggest fear with the Eagles is that early on, because of all the new guys, all the lack of reps that we've seen, okay, that we're going to struggle and start slow, but at the end of the year, we're going to get on fire, we're going to be a tough team to beat, all that kind of stuff. I like Corey Clement. Reminds me of Arian Foster and Ryan Matthews without the injuries. It's interesting. It sucks. You'll have no third down back. Well, I mean, Sproles is going to be there at some point, but you know, I think we're gonna use Sproles a lot more than we have in the past. We need to pick an offensive tackle in the first round, trade up for running back. Yeah, we're gonna need another tackle, definitely. You know, Ward, Sproles. Just the Cowboys have 3 backs that can go for over 1,000 yards. I don't think Alfred Morris can go for 1,000 yards. I'm not big on Alfred Morris and McFadden. Now, that offensive line is good, but I think that there's a big difference between those guys and Zeke Elliott. But they can only use one of them at a time, right? Yeah. I think those guys are okay. I don't think they're great. Trade up for Barkley. Look, I love Barkley. Barkley is like the guy I want. The guy I want, and I would trade up for him if I could. I just can't imagine the Eagles drafting a running back in the first and paying a lot for a running back when they can always get a running back in second. I say 9-7 or 10-6 this year, Randall. Yeah, man, you know, I'm right with you. I'm pretty much, that's right where I am too. We going to sweep the Cowboys. Yeah, I would love it. I think we at least split with the Cowboys. Yeah, we could sweep them. I could see that. Well, I could see the last game not matter because we've already made the whatchamacallit. It's a fake EDP. Don't believe he has. I didn't think it was the real one at all. Anyways. Sweep the Giants. Yes, definitely sweep the Giants. Definitely. I want to say we are that splash surprise team that I want to say 11-5, 12-4, but my gut says 9-7, 10-6. So I think we have. Oh, Jacob, I know. I think we have, you know, talent. I just think that we're going to start off slow. I really think we're going to start off slow. Why has Sproles not played? Because they're trying to save him. They want to save him. Clement is better than Pump. Yeah, Cowboys Nation. Of course, you can only expect a stinking Cowboy to act like they're an Eagles fan. They act like they're a Giants fan. Like they do this all the time. I always get people coming in and be like, man, I really like Wentz, but they must really be worried about those Cowboys. And it's like they act like they're an Eagle fan so they can give credit to their Cowboys. The Cowboys stink. They stink. They're going to stink again. They're satanic. They're evil. They're black magic scumbags. Black magic scumbag dingbats. I want the dream team back. Yeah, I don't know. You know, last I checked, Dallas beat us in overtime. What year? We beat them in the last game. If we're going to talk about game for game, they still stink. Just think, all the great year that they had last year, as great as they played, they go to the playoffs to the #1 seed, they still lost. They still didn't win one playoff game. Dak Prescott has as many wins in the playoffs as as Wentz. Philly Fire, the Eagles just traded for Eric Decker right now. It is breaking. Why would you want him? You know what I mean? Why would you want Eric Decker. Please. The Cowboys are demons from hell. They are. They're evil. They sold their souls. You were bragging about beating us in the last game. You all beat our practice squad. Look, a victory against Satan is a victory against Satan. Who cares? You guys put out the Satan team. Stop the fake news. I meant that it's not like Dallas blew us out. No, look, we're gonna take care of Dallas this year. I ain't worried about Dallas. They stink. Offensive tackle rules are stupid. Both teams overtime rules should be able to touch the ball once. I thought it was unfair when they beat us overtime too. Yeah, I agree. I would like to see both offenses get at least one touch at the ball. Not to kick a field goal and a touchdown wins. I don't like that. Just one drive. You get one drive. Trey tomorrow calling it. All right, Leak. I'll remember if it happens. I'm going to remember it. The only reason we lost to the Packers is because we had many penalties and mental mistakes. And Aaron Rodgers whipped your butt. Look, you had the home field advantage. You had all the pressure. And guess what happened? You guys stunk. You know what I mean? The late Philly Fire just did my recap. Love what I saw from Wentz, Smith, and Jeffrey. We have weapons. Yeah, I liked what we saw. I did too. I liked what I saw from Wentz, from Jeffrey, from Torrey Smith. I liked that. That was all great. Even Ertz I thought was good. You know what I mean? I'm a little concerned about the pressure that keeps coming up the middle. I need to go back and watch exactly where it was coming from. And I personally, I mean, it's not a big deal and I'm not that worried about, but I would have liked to see, maybe a little more reps for the starting guys since they're not going to play next week. All that pressure Wentz is getting, run the ball a little more. And Smallwood need more reps. But I agree with you. I'm on the same page. Big V and Brooks were getting pushed around. Yeah, Big V I didn't think played well. You got tickets to the Broncos game? Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. Maxwell got burnt. Yeah, that was beautiful. The run game was looking trash. Yeah, I thought they were okay. You know what I mean? I mean, not the interior. I thought like Blount had really nice run. I like Smallwood. I really think Smallwood is, when I watch Smallwood, I go, man, you know what? Shady would really be great in this. But the truth is Smallwood didn't have enough carries. He didn't play enough. I mean, he hasn't played all preseason. Give him more work. You know what I mean? The blocking, yeah, it was better against the edges, but there was the middle. Up the middle, they had problems. I mean, even Wentz wasn't comfortable. And the thing about it is they took Wentz out because of the hits. I just wish they would have run the ball a little more and keep him in. I just want to see more reps from these guys. Yeah, definitely. It is. Middle's a problem. I hope Brian Marshall makes the practice squad this year. He'll get cut and he may have a chance to make it. Raiders are toughest game this year. I think I think Seattle is always tough. You know what I mean? Do I have a college team? Yeah, I mean, I always root for Penn State. I do. There's no super loyalty. I like Penn State, and for some reason, I don't know why, but I always like the Miami Hurricanes. I just have a thing for the Miami Hurricanes. No weapons. Ertz, Jeffrey, you have Dez, and who else? Mac Hollins looked good. Who else stepped up? Where was Agholor? Where the hell were you, Nelson Agholor? He stunk. He stinks. I'm sorry. I know he's got talent. Maybe they're saving him. I don't know. But he hasn't done anything all preseason. What's up, UCF? What's up? I'm not taking anything away from Dak, but did you see that Wentz had time, no real weapons, and it was basically automatic? Yeah, I agree. I don't think there would be much difference if you put Wentz. If you put Wentz on Dallas with that line, forget about it. You know what I mean? Do you play fantasy? Of course I play fantasy. I live in a fantasy. My whole life's a fantasy. I'm a dingbat of fantasy. I just hopped on Madden 18 and gameplay looks good. That's cool. How the hell do I get it? I thought it wasn't out. I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to play people and just get my butt kicked by everybody. Tony Bobo 88 on PSN. Start Mac Hollins over Agholor. I think that will happen. Treggs can go too. Yeah, look, the whole Treggs, Marcus Johnson, because McStink has been throwing the ball so long, it's very hard for me to, like, it's hard for me to buy into him, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who I like out of that group because I think the quarterback play has been so horrible. Oh, that's cool. How did you play so early? I still am Madden 17. I'll get it later this year. Madden came on the 22nd. Dane Evans is better. Yeah, Dane Evans is better. Hey, man, can't wait to grow my channel in years to come. Can't wait to me feel. That's good, Joseph. Definitely. You grow that channel, buddy. Doug Peterson said he pulled them out early because the first quarter was all he needed to see for the safety reasons. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand what he's doing. But my concern is that they've had so little reps, all of them. And look, and I'll say this, in fairness, I'm not there at practice. I'm not there all week when they're practicing. So he probably would know more than me. So I'm just going to have to trust it. But I would have liked to see more reps. And then when Carson started getting beaten down and beaten around, why not just run the ball more? I mean, I think Smallwood hasn't played all season. What do they say? 4 carries? 4 carries isn't good. Madden's GOAT edition came out on the 27th. Oh, okay. What's the difference with that and the other one? Who do you think will be? Oh, crap. They also had a lot of reps with the scrimmage against the Dolphins. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's what I'm saying. I can't over say that, but you're right. But from what I've seen, I would have liked to see more reps. Did you see Dak's first drive last preseason game? No. What did he do? Did he charge a 3-year-old to sign an autograph, or did he have a machine do it? Dak Prescott, come on, man! I can't wait till the Cowboys come back to earth this year. Robinson or Brooks in the slot? I would take Brooks. I like Brooks. I'm not a fan of Robinson. I think the Eagles will have a better second half of the season. Yeah, I really believe that the Eagles are going to struggle early on. I think the Eagles are going to struggle early because they got a lot of new guys. But I think what will happen is as the season goes, they'll start playing good together. And then when they go towards the end of the year, they're going to be one of the toughest teams to beat. I would think DeMarco Murray would be a lot better on this team. Yeah, I do. Robinson was in the slot in San Diego and did well. But Brooks has familiarity with. I like Brooks better. I just do. I think Brooks is decent slot. If he can stay healthy, I like him better. You know, and because I have Darby, I'm not worried that Darby, you know, bit on some double moves and that kind of. I'm not worried about it. He'll be okay. I have patience with that. You know, that pass that Parker caught, dude, literally, he just mistimed that. But I think, you know, I think it would have been all right. Imagine Devontae Freeman on the Eagles. Yeah, that would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? I would love it. Definitely. I mean, Smallwood, to me, I need to see more Smallwood. Doug Pearson said he pulled him out early because the first quarter was all he needed to see for safety reasons. I know. I understand. I understand what he's saying. I even understand the logic. But what I'm saying to you is, personally, I wish I could have seen more. But I understand why I did it. I get it. You know what I mean? If the Eagles start off losing record, EDP might go crazy. I thought you were EDP. You look just like him. You guys twins? Parker move was look. He just missed. Like literally, if he jumps a half a second later, he probably knocks the ball away. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't been excited about special teams. You know what I do is when I watch the game live, I come on, I talk to you guys. Like a lot of this is emotional reaction and stuff. Then I like to do is when I get all the kids, the bratty kids to bed and all that stuff, I'll go back and I'll watch it, and then I'll watch specific things, and then I do a video about that later. Which corners do we cut and which do we keep? I think you're going to cut Robinson. I think you'll keep Russell. I think you'll keep Brooks. I think you'll keep Darby. I think you keep Mills. Let me see. And I think you got. Let's see. Who else? The one dude's playing safety, right? He's not playing corner. That's where I'm at right now, I guess. I can't think of anything else with the corners. You got Darby. Is Sidney Jones on the active roster? I can't remember. Would you take David Johnson over Shady? Like if you're just giving it to me, probably take David Johnson over him right now because of the age and stuff like that. But if you're talking like a trade and what I have to give up, Devontae Parker is good. Jay Ajayi is bad too, man. You know what I mean? Outside of Sproles, we're screwed on returns. Well, I mean, where's Nelson Agholor? Ain't he supposed to do returns? C.J. Smith made a nice play, got deflected, and Kendricks, all-pro, all-world, Kendricks made a great play. Kendricks is crazy. What are your thoughts on J.J. Watt trade to the Cowboys? Please. I don't know. We need Huff back. I didn't hear any trade. What are your thoughts on J.J. Watt trade? I don't know. I don't have any thoughts. J.J. Watt just got traded. Is this serious, or are you guys doing more crap to me again? You almost gave me a heart attack with the McCoy stuff. I didn't like that. Hey, J.J. Watt ain't getting traded. Cowboys are going to stink. Cowboys are going to stink big time. You're going to lose Elliott, and that's the way it's going to be. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do. Pumphrey looked better today. I'm so unimpressed with Pumphrey. I got to tell you, I thought he was a little bit better when he started running some screens at the end, but there's nothing in Pumphrey that I see that say, oh, I need to keep this guy. But I don't think they're going to cut a 4th-round pick. I think the Cowboys are like 8-8. I know they are. I know they are, Philly. I just like giving them a hard time. Like, oh, really? I don't like Pumphrey on punt returns a little bit. I just haven't seen anything that with Pumphrey that I really liked. I'm not going to lie. Just haven't. Yeah, 8-8 is probably about right. I think 8-8 Cowboys. That's right, 8-8 if you're lucky. If you're lucky. Cowboys stink. I think you guys are assuming all of a sudden Zeke don't matter that he's suspended. You got everybody else that can run. Fadden's as good as Zeke, and all these guys are as good as Zeke. Come on. They're not using Pump to his strengths. I enjoyed the game a lot. A positive taste, some negatives too, but it's always going to be perfect. Holly, I agree. I came out of today's game positive. I came out with a positive feeling, for sure. The Cowboys are going to be like the Panthers. One year they're good, next year they're bad. Yeah, Gucci, you're right. Do you think T.J. Watt can be good as his brother? I don't know that he can be as good as his brother, but I think he can be good. I mean, look, if there's one team you go to and you can learn how to play the right way, it's Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is a good team. And, yeah, I like him. I think he's doing pretty well from what I heard, too. But, yeah, I think so. Definitely. Okay, with that, it's time to go. I got to get ready for bed. Take care. Thank you. A lot of people on the stream tonight. I appreciate it. I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.